Hello and welcome back. As a part of our project management key concepts learning series, today we will be covering the key concepts of the project resource management knowledge area. The key concepts which we will cover today are tools and techniques of estimation activity resources, team development, interpersonal and team skills, conflict management, and motivational theories. So now let's understand the first concept, which is tools and techniques of estimation resources. So overall, there are the 6 techniques from where we can estimate our activity resources for the project. So first technique is expert judgment, where we can get the opinion of the experts who have done this before. Second technique is analogous estimating. In analogous estimating, we will make the estimates based on the resources, which is the similar kind of a project. Third is parametric estimation. In parametric estimation, the estimates are made by using the mathematical model which has been created based on the data from the previous projects. Fourth technique is bottom-up estimation. In bottom-up estimation, we will estimate at the activity level, and after that we will aggregate the activity level estimates to develop the estimates for the work packages, control accounts, and summary project level. Fifth level of technique is project management information system software. Example is Microsoft project, which will help organize and manage the resource pools and helps in determining the activity resources for the project. Sixth technique is meetings. In meetings, we will have the planning meeting with the functional managers. The next concept we will going to discuss today is team development. So as per the Tuckman letter, he has suggested the 5 stages of the team development. First stage is forming stage. In forming stage, people are still trying to figuring out their roles in the group. They tend to work independently, but they are trying to get along. Second stage is storming. In storming, the individual team members begin to address the project work, their technical decisions. This can lead to form their own opinions, and it often lead to temper flare up in the beginning when the people disagree about the other people approach for the project. Third stage is norming stage. In norming stage, team member begins to work together and they begin to adjust their work habits and behaviors to support other team members. They learn to trust each other. Fourth stage is performing stage. In performing stage, the team members begin to work as a well organized unit. They are interdependent and work through the issues smoothly and effectively. Last stage is adjourning stage. In adjourning stage, when the work is completed, then the team will move on from the project. The next concept we are going to discuss are interpersonal and team skills required for the project manager. So in interpersonal and team skills, the following team skills are and interpersonal skills are required. Example, leadership skill. In leadership skill, project manager tells the team about the vision of the project which they are working and make decisions to help the team to track on towards it. In team building skill, project manager helps the team to learn to depend on and trust each other. They conduct the activities which enhances the team social relations and build a collaborative environment. The next skill is motivation. In motivational skill, project manager demonstrates to the team for the value that the project has for them. It includes that people are compensated and rewarded financially if they will complete the work within the time and which will bring the value for the company and for them. The next skill is influencing. In influencing skill, the project manager uses that skill and uses the relationship with the people on the project team to get them cooperate in making the good decisions for the project. The next skill is negotiation. In negotiation skill, it helps the team to come to an agreement about how to work together. In negotiation, if in case of any argument, the project manager listen to both parties and make it clear when concessions are made for each team member. The next skill is conflict management. In conflict management is one of the important interpersonal team skill in which project manager need to resolve the conflicts in a timely and in a constructive manner. The detailed conflict management process we will discuss a little later. So now, as we discussed, the next key concept is conflict management. So now, if we will talk about the conflict management, the sources of the conflicts in the projects are resources are scarce, some kind of scheduling priorities, and the personal work styles of the individual team members. These are the common sources of the conflicts. And sources of success of the project managers depends on how he manages the project team members and how he is able to resolve the conflict within the project team. Now, let's understand the techniques of resolving the conflict management. There are overall 5 techniques of the resolving conflict management. First is collaborate or problem resolving. Second is compromise. Next is smooth or accommodating. Next is forcing. And next is withdrawal. So now let's understand these techniques in detail. So now let's first start with the collaborate or problem solving technique. So this technique is the most effective way to resolve the conflict. It means when we are working with other people to make sure that their viewpoints are also considered. This technique requires the cooperative attitude among the team members and the project manager and open dialogue that typically leads to the consensus. The next technique is compromise. In compromise, when the two people compromise, each person give up something. So in compromise technique, we will search for the solution that brings some degree of satisfaction to all the parties to temporarily or partially resolve the conflict. In this compromise technique, it is also called a lose-lose solution. The next technique of conflict management is smooth and accommodating. In this technique, here what we are doing it when we are trying to play down the problem and make it seem that it is not bad. It emphasizes the area of agreements rather than the area of the differences. In forcing technique, the project manager puts his foot down and makes a decision as the position of the project manager. In this, one person wins and one person loses, and that's the end of that. The last technique of resolving the conflict management are withdrawal. In withdrawal, we will postpone the issue to be better prepared in the future. It's when the people get frustrated or angry or disgusted, or they simply just walk away from the arguments. The last topic we will discuss today is motivational theories, which is important from the PMP exam point of view. If we will talk about the motivational theories, so we will discuss today the 5 motivational theories. First is Maslow hierarchy of needs. Second is McGregor theory of X and Y, Herzberg motivational hygiene theory, expectancy theory, and McLean's achievement theory. So in Maslow hierarchy of needs theory, people have the needs, and until the lower ones are satisfied, they won't even begin to think about the higher needs. So now here, if we will see this pyramid, the lowest levels are psychological needs. Example: food, water, warm air, or rest. And another higher level is safety needs, which is job security and safety. Third is belongingness and love, which is intimate relationships, friend. Next is esteem needs, and above one is the self-actualization. So if we will go through the Maslow hierarchy needs, so first the the flow of the satisfaction of the needs will be from bottom to the upper, which is from psychological needs to the self-actualization. The next motivation theory is McGregor theory X and Y. In McGregor theory, it will mention that there are two kinds of managers: theory X manager and theory Y manager. In theory X manager is a manager who distrusts the team. He will micromanage the team and looking over everyone's shoulder all the time. In theory by manager, one who trusts his team and assigns and delegates the responsibility to them and make them accountable. The next motivational theory is Herzberg motivation theory. In this, two factors are identified. One is hygiene factors and second is motivation factors. In hygiene factors, example salary, security, work conditions, and relationships. In hygiene factors, if they are absent, it will cause the employees to work hard. They are not present in the job but surrounded around the job. The second category of factors are motivational factors. Motivational factors example growth, advancement, responsibility, recognition in the job. And in this, if they are present, it will cause the employees to work harder. They are found within the job itself. The last motivational theory is expectancy theory. In expectancy theory, if you need to give people an expectation of reward in order to motivate them. Example, if you are giving them any incentive, if they will able to complete the work in the time, but this reward will work only if that award is achievable. On the contrary, if everyone knows that award is worthless or it's impossible to achieve them, it will demotivate them. I hope you enjoyed our video. Thanks for your continuous support. If you have any doubts or clarification, feel free to write in our comment section and we will reply them at the earliest. Do look out for more videos in our playlist and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Happy learning.